American in Syria has now been turned over to U.S. forces. Travis Timmerman was freed Monday after he says he was held in prison for months after entering the country illegally. Jen Sullivan shares more about Timmerman's journey home and what the U.S. government is doing to find other missing Americans in Syria.
A missing man from Missouri found in Syria this week is now back with U.S. forces in Jordan. These photos taken of Travis Timmerman after being freed. The 29-year-old spent several months inside a Syrian prison, the saga ending a long nightmare of unknowing for his family back in Urbana, Missouri.
When I saw him on the news, I started bawling. I told her, I'm like, really him, he's really alive.
Stacy and Richard Gardner say their son traveled from Hungary because he wanted to write a book on old churches, but they have no idea how he ended up in Syria. They lost contact with him in May.
Every night I had a meltdown.
Timmerman told CBS he traveled to Lebanon, then crossed into Syria for spiritual purposes, but didn't have permission to enter. That's when he was imprisoned. Timmerman is one of thousands of prisoners in Syria released this week after rebels toppled the country's former president, Bashar al-Assad.
We're determined to work with the Syrian people to shape a future that lives up to that promise.
At a press conference in Jordan Saturday, Blinken spoke about tracking down further missing Americans in Syria.
The United States continues our own dogged, determined efforts to find American journalist Austin Tice and bring him home safely.
As for Timmerman, it's unclear when exactly he'll be back in the U.S. His parents hadn't been able to speak with him as of Friday, but they're just relieved that he'll be coming home soon.
Turned out to be a great Christmas present.
Jen Sullivan, WDRB News.